Something big coming. For all my dogs. Branded be a brand. We different. Factory different. Some big.
Yeah, they say you got to crown the king, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Birthday, bro.
Jack. Okay.
Yeah, man, birthday kills, man. Big just pulled up on me with the big bread game. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn, a late birthday.
What's happening, man? What it is?
Let's go. A whole lot of muscle shit going on around there. Got a lot of that shit going on.
What it do, cuz?
A whole lot of muscle already. You know what?
Whole lot of muscle, man. Whole lot of muscle. Sir.
Hey, we at the motherfucking hospital, Jack. You know what I mean? Y'all know the time me, this shit right here don't stop. Legendary shit. Shout out to Park, shout out to Easy E, shout out to Big. You know what I mean? Y'all know what's up, man. New album dropping next week. You feel me? On the 20th, next Friday, thinking out loud. Y'all know what's up, man. I got $1 billion lawyer with me, man. Y'all know what's up, man. Big. Yeah. I know I didn't think it was over with.
That's how this shit happen. But I ain't no buddy gun jam. My gun ain't jam though. Shit, but this is exactly how this shit happened. Exactly how he said it in court. Walking past, I was coming down and I was going to my car, and I got the shoes, and Woo shot back, had them bobbing and weaving. Shit, it was, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And so, like, at that time, because you walked out of the house with the gun in your hand, like,
For sure.
what was going on that had you walking like that? Like, you was prepared for some shit. Almost like you knew some shit was going to
That's
happen.
how you got to be on point around them motherfuckers. You got to be ready. At all times, you feel me? Like, I was usually walking out the house with 2 guns. You feel me? Big gun, little gun. But so happened that day, I think I was just finna run somewhere real quick. You feel what I'm saying? So.
What's going on, y'all? It's True Results. Salute to everybody. Let's get right into this one right here. Now, we all have heard the bull crap coming out of Goban's mouth, right? We done heard what Paper Route Woo had to say, right? But let's put what Woo said when asked the question. What you think Goban should do? Woo just said, write a will, pick out a casket, a little shit like that. That's exactly how he said it. You heard what Goban said as a response. He's like, Woo can't even hang out on his own block like that. He barely can move around in his own hood like that. That's what Govan said about Woo, right? Whether you believe him or not, we see Woo outside all the time on this block. So, and then he said, like he knows somebody that's close to Woo. We was talking about the dude, OG, I guess, that he used to used to ride with. That's the only reason why he ain't getting on Woo ass, out of respect for the nigga that's close to Woo that Goban used to roll with. But now that's coming from both of them, right? Because see, we'll never know what's really going on in between time. In the meantime, still a big ass conspiracy. I don't know what the feds doing, if they doing what they supposed to be doing, but I know how they move, so it ain't over yet. Now, since we heard both of them sides, they opinions, they situations, Woo and Goban, let's interject what came out at the trial from Cornelius. But see, one thing about Cornelius, y'all can agree or disagree, is I think he the absolute truth. Okay, we never seen no no shit like that. Yeah, y'all already ain't no sense of lying. Shit, what I'm gonna lie for? I mean, y'all see me doing it. Yep, that's me. Yeah, I was a pillhead, and man, time went by, and I was like, shit, I feel bad about that. No, you do. I would too. So I'm just gonna tell the truth and the truth and truth. Now, we ain't no fool. Cornelius didn't know all the information that came out in Gomez's trial. Now remember, both of them made a proffer agreement, right? Proffer agreement, as y'all looking at on the board, which is gonna lead me to this may be or maybe not bombshell, something I think. Proffer agreement is so that your statements, you can tell what you did, you can tell a lot of more information, but your part, if you tell the truth and tell us exactly everything that you did, then we cannot use your confessions, your statements against you in future proceedings, such as if you go to trial. But what we can do, what does not protect you, is that if you tell us the whole truth and nothing but the truth, then that's going to lead to more investigations, right? Now, if we find out you lying or withholding information and trying to minimize your participation, then the deal is out the table, and we can catch you up in perjury. Then we can open up and use your statements, your confessions against you. So it's a thin line. So that's what I wanted to tell y'all. Both of them, Govan made a proffer, Cornelius made a proffer. But guess what? Two different proffers. Now, isn't it funny that at Govan's trial, Cornelius' testimony didn't even change? You know what changed? You know what, at Govan's trial, a lot of new information came out. You know why? That came from Govan's proffer. Now, if it was one piece of cheese and it was two rats, and it was one piece of cheese, and one rat number one was in the cage, they can smell the cheese. Rat number two is in the cage. He can smell the cheese. The cheese is in the middle of the floor. Both of them looking at the cheese, but they can't get out. And we gonna leave that cheese right there for a week straight, and they not gonna eat shit. And a week later, both of them rats. Both of them lost weight. Both of them want to eat bad as hell. And what would a rat do for that piece of cheese? Now, we're going to open up these cages at the exact same time. 3, 2, 1. Who going to get that cheese? Which rat going to eat what's going to happen? Would they eat each other? And the cheese just be like, oh, y'all just going to leave me? Oh, y'all hungry, so nobody wants me, huh? Imagine what the cheese was, a female piece of cheese. And these niggas killed each other, trying to like, fuck yeah, I'm just my cheese, and bite each other neck at the same time, like some, and the cheese just feel bad. Thought y'all wanted me. I done got y'all salivating, and yeah, shit like that, like Wu said. But that was funny as hell though, if I do say so myself. But with that being said, Cornelius, yeah, damn, that was funny. Yeah, Govan made the biggest statements. That's why when he got out, everybody came up DOA. Everybody that came out of trial. Now he knew more than Cornelius knew. Cornelius ain't even know him that Govan that long, but he knew him long enough to feed off his pill habit and use him. Straight drop, didn't eat the cheese. I don't know what God and Govan got going on. But we ain't forgot about that billboard in Manhattan. Juke ain't did that. We forgot about that post, Big Head. Straight Jaw get booked. He'll be out on bail. We forgot about that. He ain't have to delete that. We done seen that. So I don't know what the powers that be. Jay-Z and all them boys. With Straight Drop walk free after after Cornelius gets what he finna get. And that leads me to what this video is about. Now, this is not something that I found out. This is just what I've been thinking about. So let's get that straight. Because it's just a conversation. Sometimes you gotta let people know, because they'll think every time you open your mouth, you just 100%. Nah, this ain't that. This is just something that I've been speculating about. Now, what I did find out was the 51 years. You know, heard Govan and Sadie Nash talk about some blogger in Memphis that I heard say Cornelius got out for 51 years. Then you heard Govan say what he said. Yeah, boy, stop lying. You should. All right then. Yeah. So what if this information? Now, anybody out there that know more than me about proffers and all that, because I ain't. That's one thing I don't know. And but what I can do is do a little research and see the different scenarios, specifically around co-defendants. Both of them made proffers, and one of them testified in 2 trials. Can his testimony and his proffer not be used against him at his trial? Is the question. If he was to have a trial, would that make some sense? Because I'm really just a conversation, because in my heart of hearts, I'm like, true, how the fuck would I go to trial if I was Cornelius and admitted my guilt in my role? What would my trial be about if a proffer can't be used, if my statement signed can't be used against me in my trial? What kind of trial would I have? So I don't know. If I read this right here, said it has happened before. So I don't know what the state got planned. I just know the deal should have been already made. And on October 31st, Halloween, Cornelius got another report date. So yeah, I'm trying to get to the nitty gritty, to the center of what's the delay is. Unless, because he's still not back at 201 Poplar Shelby County Jail. He's still, as y'all see on the board, not in custody. He's been out of the jail for many, many months due to his safety concerns. But that happened right around the time that Govan was fit to have his trial. Y'all seen what happened to Juke, Teasy, Bobby Carter, and Devin Woods. Right? We don't know who else. And ain't it kind of funny about, don't y'all remember Jeremiah Taylor, the one that was taking care of Dolph's memorial? Wow. I probably might need to put the team on that again right now with all these new developments. Can we link that up to something? Because I know it's out there. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Jeremiah Taylor might be another one. A lot of things happen. As a matter of fact, since we said that, damn, a lot of people saying that ain't nobody, like, you know, like they let him go there and walk around, and they ain't even getting no get back for teasing. Now, it was a lot of bodies dropped in the Orange Mountain area immediately, back to back. Said quick. I don't know. Might be a cleanup civil war. Boy, that's a lot of damn. We're gonna have to correlate all of them to see if there's a link behind, because a lot of people, it was the bounties, these bags that were dropped on PRA members were real, then I think I think you seen what Cornelius did. Shit, by any means necessary, and they took Dolph out. So if everybody knew about these bags the way that Cornelius testified, that mean quit, then put eyes and ears and the word out there for all them young niggas that killed for free. Why wouldn't they kill for the bag? So was it a civil war? Was it not civil war? Was it a war going on? Well, if it wasn't, shout out to the pre-boys. Cause Juke might be gone, but God is still here. So I guess this is what's happening right now. Y'all done selling Dolph's catalog, and everybody didn't just what y'all wanted to do anyway. Play industry games, huh? Yeah, so I still got a little slanted eye, crooked eye. That back door is possible. You know, it's a young nigga world. You know, you OG and a young nigga want it right now. Shit, they'll bust those windows out your car, ask key glock, like a little spoiled brat. We ain't forgot. But we gonna fall back out there, y'all. So introducing, this is the woman, this is Woo's mother, that Govan say she has a crush on him. And that is what y'all finna hear Cornelius testify to, about how Govan gave him a pistol that jammed to go take out Woo and get one of them bags. That's another 50,000. I know where he at, cause me and his mama go way back. But this is who he talking about, and that is what y'all finna hear Cornelius testify to. Now listen closely, and you might learn something about what they not showing. Oh, it gets deep. He got the drop on Woo because he talking to his mama. And his mama, just like Woo said, he got the game from his mama. Just like God said, got the game from my mama too. Let's go. True. Like, share, subscribe, I would support. Cash App, $, TRURESULTS #2. Do like, share, and subscribe. And I'm gonna let y'all later. Pay attention real close, y'all, because if you don't, I ain't do me no good to chop it up and show y'all this. Listen. True.
At some point you will testify that about the shooting of young Dolph, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Prior to that, were you involved in any other shootings?
Well, one day, Mr. Govan had provided me with a gun, and he told us that Paper Route Rue was at home one day. So as we approached the house, with me, Bobby, Justin, and another guy, I don't know the other guy's name, Bobby dropped me off. I get out walking on foot. Paper Route Rue coming out the house, and he had his gun in his hand at the time, and I was walking up the street, and me and him had a shootout or whatever. And the gun he provided me had jammed up, so I had to duck and Bob and Weed, and Bobby had got to me. We got in the car and went back to his house and reported what had happened to him. And he was glad I ain't get killed that day right there. But Bobby was like, he wasn't messing with this stuff because he was believing what Justin them told him about. We messed it up or whatever, and we didn't have our masks on and all this. So Bobby felt that.
Was there an incident with Paper Route Rue that you're aware of prior to the incident where you were involved?
Nah, I don't know nothing else about, like, no incident with Paper Route Rue. Just this shootout that I had with him, that's all I know about it. And he was saying that, like, he was going.
Who was he?
Mr. Govan was saying he was going.
Let me stop. Did you call him Mr. Govan?
Nah, I called him Quick. That's what I knew him.
That was your nickname?
Yeah, Quick.
Would you feel more comfortable calling him Quick?
Yeah, I called him Quick.
Okay.
Quick was saying that he was going he would pay by Woo mama or whatever to find out what they be about, play up on the other, find out where, Woo and them be is, so we could reach out and touch them, like, find out where they is.
Was it just he was going to see where Woo was, or was there other Paper Route arguments?
Any one of them, like Woo, anybody in Paper Route, he was going to make sure that, he could play because the mama liked him, so he was going to try to play their father figure and, find out where they is and make sure we could reach out and touch them.
So from when you met him in Midsummer, the shooting with Paper Route Wu, how far from when you met him to when that shooting was?
I just can't recall, but it wasn't long after I met him though.
It was a couple of days, couple of weeks.
I say a couple of weeks, probably about a month and a half or so. You know, I can't be specific about it. I ain't gonna lie like this.
Were you all looking for specific Paper Route Empire artists?
Yeah, we were looking for whoever we could find. So, you know, at the time like on certain days or what, like we were doing whatever we can. You know what I'm saying?
In regards to the bounty, were there other conversations about the bounty?
Well, after that incident with Paper Route Wu or whatever, and the gun jammed up, like I think probably the next day I pulled up old Quick House or whatever and to buy some pills. And when I pulled up, it was a truck sitting in front of the house or whatever.
Okay, what kind of truck?
I can't remember. I ain't gonna lie.
Like an SUV truck or F-150 truck?
Like an SUV truck.
Okay.
But I pulled up and I got at him when he said he was sitting up there with Juke. And he was like, here go a little C right here. Here go C right here. So Juke was like, hold up, man. We ain't doing no talking around these phones, you know, take these phones outside.
Who said that?
Juke. Before he got to talking, he was telling him, like, when you talking around no phone, take the phones outside.
Who was he telling to take the
He
phone?
telling Quick that.
Okay.
Take the phones outside.
And did Quick take y'all's phones outside?
Yeah, I gave him my phone. He set them outside on the trail or whatever. And came back in and was like, yeah, this little C right here, this was the one that, you know what I'm saying, shot your woo. And,
Hold on, you did a whole lot of whoop.
well, you know, basically saying, this the one that shot it, woo. And, this one of the ones that I got the, you know what I'm saying, that I got on the business too. And Juke basically like nodding his head like, y'all gonna get y'all money, y'all handle y'all business, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get y'all money.
What was person you described as Quick? What was Quick saying?
He was just letting him know that, you know, I was one of the ones that he got on the business, that he had to put the work in or whatever.
Okay.
That he hired for the
Because I'm gonna need you to slow that down. He the one that hired on the business to do what now?
To make one of these, get a hit, do the hit.
Oh.
Do the hit.
I'd like to pass you a photograph. Do you recognize the person in that photograph?
It is Quick and Big Juke.
Okay. Your Honor, if we could have that photograph entered into evidence as the next number exhibit.
No objection.
This is a picture of two gentlemen with white shirts, t-shirts on that's been described by the witness as Quick and Big Joe. We'll mark this as exhibit.
Your Honor, before we publish, I would simply just ask if you have a time frame with this photo as far as authentication goes.
Sure, let me mark it. Mark this as exhibit.
Do for it.
He was a rap.
At any point, did you all participate in the music video or anything?
Yeah, I was called by Mr. Govain to be in the video because I don't know Justin and like that. So I was in the video, but I didn't want to be in it, so I put a mask on my face.
And when was this video shot?
Like in summertime of 21. I can't tell you the exact date, exact month, nothing like that,
But it was prior to, was that after
it
the
was
hit
after,
of Wu?
it was after that. Yeah, it was after the Wu hit.
But prior to Dolph.
Dolph, right.
We have a photograph that is before you, previously been shown to defense counsel. Do you recognize the contents of that photograph?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is that photograph?
This the photograph of us in front of the house where y'all found the car is shooting a rap video.
And who's all in that video?
Justin, I don't know the other two guys. Hernandez Gomez I'm standing right behind her, and then they go over in with a mask on my face.
Yeah, if we could have.
Justin, I don't know the other two guys. And then they go over in, and I'm standing right behind her, and then they go over in with a mask on my face.
Yeah, if we could have.
That's 100. Yeah. 150. 150. 200. Yeah. 250.
Yeah, add it up. Add it up.
It's 300. That's a 50. It's 350. Slide it right up. It's 350. 390. That's a 10. 400. That's a 10. 410. 420. 430. 440. 50. 60. 70, 80. It's 230. And then it's right here. All together should be like 750.